Every mountain biker dreams of owning a carbon frame. The highest spec, lightest, most beautiful frame a mountain biker can possibly own. What would you say if I said that you could have one at only the expense of $300 and a little bit of your time? Now normally you can't even get an aluminum frame for $300, and I'm talking about a full suspension carbon frame. You might tell me it's impossible. You might say I'm trying to scam or trick you, but that's just not true. I've done this, and many other people around the world have done this. It just requires a little bit of time. You might tell me this is impossible. It simply can't be done, but that's not true. Now, before you click off this video, I will just get straight to the point and tell you how you can do this. The answer is very simple. In fact, it is a well-known marketplace that a lot of people use on the daily. eBay. Now, some of you might not trust eBay, but with all their buyer protection and a little bit of double checking on your part, I can assure you that you can get exactly what you paid for. Another huge tip is that you will have to make cuts and sacrifices in order to get a really cheap or good price. I personally bought a 2015 YT Capra, which is a super good frame. It's full carbon. I got it for so cheap. I got it for $250 and then $100 shipping. And you might wonder how I got it so cheap. Well, there's a few things that I used. First thing, I bargained. On eBay, usually the sellers will let you make offers. Oftentimes those offers will get accepted, which is really good because it gives you an even cheaper price. Other things to look for are things like a custom paint job that someone didn't like, shot bearings on the suspension linkage, or other deformities that don't affect performance or integrity but make it cheaper. My 2015 YT Capra has a custom paint job with slightly cracked paint, which is one of the reasons it was so cheap, and it also has not the best bearings in it. So for about $100 later down the line, I can replace bearings and give it a better paint job, and then I basically have a $1,500 bike frame for $200. As you see, it's not as hard as some people think getting a full suspension carbon frame super cheap. People will pay $3,000 or even $4,000 for just a frame. And sure, it'll be brand new with a perfect paint job and the latest geometry and updates. But honestly, you don't need those. I used to have a road bike frame on my mountain bike, and I rode trails perfectly fine. Sure, it would help to have a mountain bike frame, which is why I got one, but it is not necessary. The most important thing to remember is that if you're trying to find it for cheap, you're not going to get the latest, best thing. Just be smart with your purchases. I will link a guide down below to tell you how to find a trustworthy seller on eBay. Thank you for watching. If you liked this, please like and subscribe. It would really help me out, way more than you think. Also, leave a comment if you have anything that you want me to review, go over, or do on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.